Welcome to Nintendo Ninja News. I'm your host Chris Dices, and this is the Super Mario Brothers movie review, or ramblings, or thoughts, and things like that. And of course, I've got the little cappy hat. I haven't had it on for a number of years, but I just saw the movie a couple hours ago, and I'll take it off. Actually, it's a little distracting. But there is a little bit of a reference to Mario Galaxy, which I'll talk about later on. But I just saw the movie today, and I thought it was really good. I don't think it's as bad as what the critics say. I think this is definitely a movie that is for the fans, right? Because there was so many different references to the different games and the Nintendo world and the Mario world that you gotta be a bit of a hardcore fan to notice all the references and things like that. That I picked out and noticed, which was really good. Now, overall, not overall, but going into it and watching the movie over time, the storyline, it's pretty thin in terms of it's pretty simple. It's Bowser wants to take over the Mushroom Kingdom, and it's up to Peach and Mario to go on a journey to go visit the Kongs and go, hey, can we use your army to stop Bowser and stuff like that. And he has possession of the Superstar, which is like the invincibility star, which he's going to use to take over the Mushroom Kingdom. That's basically the storyline. Yes, there will be some major little spoilers that we'll talk about. And the ending, which is basically Bowser wants to marry Peach, which is a reference to Mario Odyssey. Obviously, it doesn't work out to plan, and da da da. So the movie obviously kicks off with Mario and Luigi and Brooklyn. They're starting up the plumbing business, which isn't doing so well until they discover one of the magic warp pipes, and they enter into the world and they get pulled apart, where Luigi ends up going to Bowser's world. Think of it, he's gone off to world 8, and Mario's gone off to world 1, where the Mushroom Kingdom is. Basically what has happened. And he goes on a journey with Peach and learns how to be a Super Mario and stuff like that. It was interesting, the Brooklyn scenes, because they actually showed off his actual parents, and which was interesting to see that sort of background, that sort of Italian American sort of background there that Mario has, and I thought that was really cool. I liked the van. I liked the ad that they played in the movie. Obviously, you saw that in the trailer, and I thought that was the nice additions to it. Now, I thought that the CGI music was amazing. They really mixed in a lot of different Mario sounds and things like that. I thought that was really cool. The Mario Kart scene was fantastic. A couple really good scenes from there, which I don't want to really spoil, but I guess I'm spoiling everything. When the scene of when the blue shell comes up to Mario, I thought that was really cool. That just the sound of that, hearing that sound coming up to Mario, like, oh no, it's not going to be very good. But things worked out for Mario later on in the storyline. The voice actors, I think they did well. I think they did pretty well. Like, I think Chris Pratt and Charlie Day did a good job of Mario and Luigi. Peach did well. Toad did well. Donkey Kong did well. With Seth Rogen. Some of the voices a little bit, maybe a little bit off. I don't know which voice I didn't like the most. I thought Peach was fine. I think Donkey Kong wasn't that bad. I think it sort of suited the voice and the character. I think Toad was maybe a little bit jarring at times. Maybe because I didn't see much Toad in the movie. It's the same thing as Luigi. He's sort of away from the movie from quite a bit, being kidnapped, unfortunately. But I think generally the voice actors did well. Jack Black was outstanding as Bowser. He has not only the comic timing and, when Bowser's doing a little musical performance at a couple points in the movie, but also too, he's quite menacing too. Like he knows how to be serious and evil and really make a presence in the movie. The bad guy, and I think that overall the voice acting and the CGI and the music and all the nostalgia that you get from the movie is a lot of fun. So, don't go expecting, this, deep, complex storyline. It's not going to be like that. It's not going to be like a Toy Story thing or anything like that. I think they tried to with the whole, we can do anything if we work together, but Mario and Luigi wasn't really together a lot in the movie. They were more split up. The whole teamwork thing. But I think the teamwork thing was mostly between Mario and Peach and Mario and Donkey Kong, really, if you think about the whole teamwork stuff that you see in the movie. So I think it was more about teamwork between those instead of Luigi. But obviously they all come together in the end to save the day. Now, what else can I talk about the movie? Hang on, let me think. There are some song choices that they use, which I felt was a little bit jarring. Because, you're in the Mushroom Kingdom and they start playing like real life music, and I'm like, they sort of suit it, but maybe they didn't really need to do it. They make a couple jokes, like some slow-mo stuff, some slow-mo jokes going, Mario! And it's, I didn't think that really landed very well for me personally. I didn't think it was that great. The visuals are fantastic, all that sort of stuff. But I think overall, like, there's not a lot to write home about this movie. And that's not saying it in a negative way. It's just, you just go there for 90 minutes. It's a fun movie. It's entertaining. It's quite good. I think it would be hard to do a sequel to this because they've kind of packed in everything that you could think of to do a Mario movie. They sort of just threw everything in. They could do a Mario Odyssey or a Mario Galaxy one. I think that you would need to do, if you're going to do another Mario movie, you would need to have like a gimmick to it. Like, the Cappy Hat, when they talked about Mario, Peach looking at the stars at one scene going, there's a whole galaxy out there. And it's like, really now? A whole galaxy of things out there in space. So, Mario could be hooked up with the Cappy Hat or for an Odyssey one, or Galaxy where he's off in space meeting Rosalina. That will be another princess to do. And meeting different characters all around the world, which would be pretty cool. So, there's a possibility to do another Mario Brothers movie. But, I'm getting tired. See, it's been a long day for me. But I think overall, the movie is really good. It's a lot of fun. And I had fun. I think that's all it is. Like, that's like video games. I had fun at the end of the day. Don't go into it thinking it's going to be some deep, meaningful movie. Just think of it 90 minutes of fun. You're going to enjoy what you see. If you're an old Nintendo fan, you're going to have a lot of fun picking out all the references and things like that. And if you're someone that's not into Nintendo, it might be a little hard to follow all the in-jokes and things like that you may hear or see. The Mario Kart scene was cool, but it felt like a little bit tacked on. But it was still fun to see. Like, it was still fun to do and to sort of watch. But I think that's all for me. I'm not going to keep rambling. I've rambled on for nearly 10 minutes. But I really want to hear your comments, what your thoughts are on the movie and stuff like that. And hopefully you enjoyed it yourself, and we'll see how this movie does at the box office. Because that's going to really indicate if there's going to be more movies coming out. But I feel like this is not just going to be a one movie deal. I think there will be more, but we just don't know what that will be. So a big thanks to everyone who's watching. Smash the like button, all that sort of thing. Let me know in the comments what do you think about the movie, and I shall see you next time on Nintendo Ninja News. Now reviewing movies as well as video games. There you go.